Welcome to today's video where we dive deep into a topic that's been making waves in the tech world: generative AI porn. Websites like PornOpen, AI, and PornWorks AI are just becoming increasingly popular. While some may argue that this technology breakthrough is just harmless fun, we're here to expose the ugly truth: how it can potentially destroy lives, dating, and relationships. So grab your popcorn and buckle up, because things are about to get interesting. Before we go on, we would like to understand a few concepts that are necessary to this video, like what generative AI porn is, and also what a deepfake is. So now, what is generative AI porn and how does it work? Generative AI porn, also known as AI-generated porn, is a type of pornography that is created using artificial intelligence, AI, and machine learning techniques. It involves using algorithms to generate pornographic images and videos that feature virtual models, sometimes modeled after real and ordinary people or celebrities, rather than actual real people or actors. According to The Guardian, these virtual models are the product of an algorithm that uses a network of images to compete against each other to create convincing fakes. This means that the generated pornographic content is not always based on any real-life individuals, but rather on a computer-generated model that has been trained to look and act like a human being. To create AI-generated porn, image generators like Stable Diffusion and Midjourney use text prompts from users as input to create images. The generated images can either be stunning or pornographic, with some looking animated or hyper-realistic. TechCrunch reports that Unstable Diffusion is a group trying to monetize AI porn generators. While some may view this technology as a harmless novelty, others are concerned about its potential negative impact. As reported by TechCrunch, AI-generated porn can be psychologically devastating to women, who are often targeted and objectified in such content. Moreover, tech ethicists and sex workers alike are concerned about the potential social and ethical implications of this technology. What is a deepfake, and how is this related to generative AI porn? A deepfake is a type of synthetic media that is generated using deep learning algorithms. It involves creating an artificial representation of a person or object by superimposing their face onto a body or background, often resulting in a video or image that appears to be real. The technology behind deepfakes is related to generative adversarial networks, GANs, which use two competing neural networks to generate realistic images or videos. One network creates fake images, while the other tries to detect whether the image is real or fake. This process continues until the fake images are indistinguishable from the real ones. Unfortunately, the technology has been primarily used to create pornographic representations of women without their consent, often resulting in psychological trauma for the victims. Deepfake porn is particularly insidious because it can be created using any image or video of a person, even if they have never been involved in the adult industry. The term deepfake comes from the Reddit user rDeepfakes, who used Google's open-source deep learning library to swap porn performers' faces for those of actresses. Since then, deepfake technology has advanced rapidly, making it more difficult to detect and leading to the creation of entire websites dedicated to the production of deepfake porn. Recently, AI image generators like Stable Diffusion and Unstable Diffusion have been developed, allowing users to generate pornographic images with nothing more than a text prompt. These advances in AI-generated porn have raised concerns among tech ethicists and sex workers about the potential harm that could result from the increased availability and realism of these images and videos. While deepfake technology has many legitimate applications, it has also been misused for creating non-consensual pornographic content, leading to psychological harm for the victims. As AI-generated porn continues to advance, it is important to consider the ethical implications and potential consequences of this technology. Now the question is, can anyone be deepfaked into porn? And the answer to that question is yes, it is possible for anyone to be deepfaked into porn. Deepfakes are AI-generated synthetic media that can be photos, videos, or audio recordings of people saying and doing things that never actually happened. Deepfake technology allows anyone with basic computer skills to create a pornographic deepfake portraying an individual engaging in a sex act that never actually occurred. Unfortunately, the use of deepfake technology for creating non-consensual pornography, also known as revenge porn, has become a growing issue. Many deepfake pornographic videos involve non-consenting women, and the creation of such videos can have devastating psychological effects on the victims. Although there are laws in some states that ban revenge porn, few legal options are available to victims of non-consensual deepfake porn. Moreover, the rise of deepfake technology has made it easier for people to create fake pornographic videos using the faces of celebrities or other individuals without their consent. High-powered women including Emma Watson, Gal Gadot, Scarlett Johansson, and Michelle Obama have been targeted in X-rated deepfake films. Therefore, it is essential to be aware of the risks and legal implications of deepfake pornography and to take appropriate measures to protect oneself and others from becoming victims of this form of digital sexual abuse. What are the psychological effects of deepfake or generative AI porn on its victims? The psychological effects of deepfake porn on its victims can be devastating. Studies have found that the majority of deepfake victims are women, and nearly all are sexualized. This can lead to feelings of shame, embarrassment, and humiliation. Victims may also experience anxiety, depression, and other mental health issues as a result of the violation of their privacy and the damage to their reputation. Furthermore, deepfake porn can be used as a tool for harassment, extortion, and blackmail. Victims may fear that their images will be used against them in the future, leading to ongoing psychological distress. The fact that these images are often shared widely online can also contribute to feelings of helplessness and loss of control over their own image and reputation. Additionally, the spread of deepfake porn can have broader societal implications. Research has shown that deepfakes can actively change people's emotions, attitudes, and behavior. As a new tool of misinformation, deepfakes can thereby undermine trust in information and in the people who are depicted in them. It is clear that the psychological impact of deepfake porn on its victims can be severe and long-lasting. As this technology becomes more refined and easier to create, it is important that steps are taken to protect individuals from its harmful effects. This includes legal protections for victims, increased awareness of the issue, and support for those who have been impacted. Can AI porn create a parasocial relationship on its consumers? It appears that generative AI porn has the potential to create a parasocial relationship. Parasocial relationships refer to one-sided relationships where an individual forms a connection with a media personality, such as a celebrity, through their media representations such as movies, television shows, or social media. One article from Fast Company argues that AI-generated pornography cannot replace the parasociality that a consumer has with a performer through the screen. However, this does not mean that the generative AI porn cannot create parasocial relationships. Another article from The Atlantic suggests that parasocial bonding can be a symptom of a poorly adjusted attachment style, indicating that even less severe cases of parasocial relationships may signal issues in an individual's real-life relationships. An article from TechCrunch suggests that we may not be prepared for the consequences of AI-generated pornography, and that it could potentially even harm the sex industry. While it may not be clear if generative AI porn can create parasocial relationships in the same way as traditional media personalities, it is possible that it could have unintended consequences and cause harm to individuals and the sex industry. It is important to continue to examine the ethical implications of this technology and its potential impact on society. Moving forward, how will generative AI porn impact lives, dating, and relationships in the future? The emergence of generative AI in the porn industry has raised concerns about its potential impact on society, including on individuals' personal lives, dating, and relationships. While some argue that AI-generated pornography is unlikely to catch on in the mainstream, others see potential benefits for producers to experiment with more innovative and interactive content. The potential negative impact of AI-generated porn on relationships cannot be ignored. Research suggests that consuming pornography can lead to poor relationship quality and an increased likelihood of cheating. Additionally, AI-generated porn could further exacerbate issues of trust and fidelity in relationships if individuals begin to prefer virtual experiences over real-life interactions with their partners. The ease of access to AI-generated porn may also contribute to an increase in addictive behavior, which can have detrimental effects on personal and professional relationships. It is important for individuals to be aware of the potential impact of AI-generated porn on their lives and relationships, and to actively address any negative effects it may have. It is also crucial for society to consider the ethical implications of using AI in the porn industry, including the potential exploitation of performers and the creation of non-consensual pornographic content. As the technology continues to develop, it is important for industry professionals, ethicists, and policymakers to work together to ensure that AI-generated pornography is produced and consumed in a responsible and ethical manner. Conclusion. While generative AI porn may seem like a harmless and exciting novelty, we need to take a step back and think about the long-term consequences. From the way it objectifies and dehumanizes individuals to the way it can cause addiction and negatively impact relationships, we need to question whether the risks outweigh the benefits. It's time to have an honest conversation about the impact of technology on our lives and relationships, and take responsibility for the choices we make. So let's strive for a future where we prioritize human connection and respect over the temporary thrill of AI-generated porn. Let's continue this conversation in the comments section and like, share, and subscribe to this channel if you have enjoyed our content. See you soon.